Right now, I feel stuck, like time is slipping away from me faster and faster. And for the longest time, I felt behind in life. I keep trying to improve, but I lose focus and I'm unable to be consistent for long enough to see results. But I have finally understood what I think is the root of the problem in all of it. Fear. Fear isn't bad, it's what protects us. It's that voice in our head that says, don't die. But now it's the same voice that's keeping us from truly living. My biggest fear in life is dying. I know it's not the most fun thing to talk about, but it's there, even if everyone keeps avoiding talking about it. This is where skydiving comes into the picture. Skydiving was something that I thought, yeah, that would be cool to experience once in a lifetime, but deep down, honestly, I thought I might never do it. It was way too terrifying in my mind, like confronting death head on. So I put paragliding on my bucket list, which was the only thing I could actually wrap my head around. But one day I realized that by doing that, I wasn't being true to myself. I was just avoiding my biggest fear. So I decided to do it. I told my partner and we made a reservation for the following week. And I didn't think about it anymore. It was set in stone. I mean, yeah, I did think about my potential death, but I didn't think about chickening out of it. I just went through the motions every day until I was on that plane and the only thing left was to jump. The day has finally come for a skydiving jump. I managed to sleep last night even though I was getting more and more nervous, and that nervousness has now transformed into pure terror. I think I haven't blinked in the last 2 hours or something. I'm pretty terrified at this point. To be fair, I wasn't the one who did it, but I chose to get there, and in that moment I had no other option than to jump off that plane. After that, my second biggest fear is to die not having lived a full life. Dying full of regrets and feeling like I've wasted my life. That's why I can't stand the feeling of time slipping away. To me, it feels as if it was going to waste. But here's the worst part. What I found to be the source of the shit in my life. I'm basically afraid of pretty much everything else too. For the longest time, I've wanted to convince myself that it was not the case, but it turns out it is. Though I'm sure I'm probably not the only one. I'm afraid of failing. I'm afraid of looking stupid. I'm afraid of being judged and of what other people might think of me. I'm afraid to try because what if things don't turn out? What if I'm not good enough? What if I can't? I'm afraid of being noticed and standing out. I'm afraid of showing love to others and so many other things. But here's what I know now. You don't wait to stop being afraid. Fear doesn't go away. You just stop waiting for it to leave. You take the step scared, you pick a date, you tell someone, and when the time comes, you jump. The best way to overcome your fear is to acknowledge that it's there, it's normal. You will never be 100% ready, but you're still 100% responsible. You don't fight fear with courage, you fight it with commitment. Commit to doing the thing, decide you are going to do it, put a date or a timeline on it, tell someone about it so that you have the accountability, and just follow the process you need to get to the point where you are finally doing it. Then, as you would with a band-aid, instead of thinking about the pain, or in this case, the fear, block your thoughts, take a deep breath, and just rip the band-aid off, just like you would if you were plunging in cold water. We're all going to die, but not all of us will have lived. Don't let fear be the reason you don't. So, what's something you've been avoiding? What's the leap you've been putting off? Pick the day, tell someone, and when the moment comes, just rip the band-aid off. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If so, give me a like and see you guys in the next one.